All right, so still going through some hard mode stuff before we get to the brand new stuff in the New Game Plus run. But I realized that, hey, in Chapter 4, when you're in Jesse's parents' house, you could actually get a decent look at all these frame pictures now with the capture mode.
So happy. Reading some kind of glowing book.
And being able to zoom in more on Jessie at the, as the princess in that play, I just now noticed the really weird hat she's wearing.
It's a hell of a hat. She is off to a day at the Derby.
There's like a little doily sewn into that thing or something. I don't know.
Business phone? Okay.
Yep.
I guess the duality of Jessie.
Yeah. Mechanic and princess.
Please, take more.
There's a clip, an audio clip that also plays here if you're just in this room for long enough where, Wedge and everyone else is just eating that pizza, and Wedge just goes, I'm so happy.
Yeah, it played right at the beginning of this video.
Oh, it did? I didn't hear it.
It did, yeah.
Good. So yeah, going through hard mode, continuing to upgrade all that stuff. Right around now, like, it does not take very long on hard mode to get everyone up to the cap of level 50. Just because everything is given double experience points. Even if you don't use that materia you can get on your first run that just doubles experience, like, you just level up super fast. But also Cloud's at weapon level 6, so we got the final set of upgrades for all of his weapons now.
Ooh, yeah.
One of the best abilities that certain weapons at weapon level 6 have is this ability called Reprieve, which just makes it so that if you have this weapon equipped, you can avoid death once per battle. You will just end up with 1 HP instead of being dead. Super handy. And yeah, the final core usually has some unique passive abilities like this, or if it doesn't have that, it just has a huge amount of like big time stat boosts in them. They're all super expensive. Like, you're not going to be able to afford to get all of those unless you purposefully avoid getting a lot of the earlier upgrades.
Right.
And we're really close to finishing Chadley's final little battle intel quest here. We just need one more green magic materia mastered, which unfortunately is the revival materia, which takes for fucking ever, even on hard mode, to level up. It needs 5,000 AP to level up just once.
Well, stop giving people things that keep them from dying. Make them die more so you can wake them up.
I guess so. Something I did not know about until I was recording this, so like I had Cloud use the refocus limit break. In this entire, segment of multiple battles here, the game never actually exits like battle mode status, so if you pop refocus early in these fights, it applies for every single fight afterwards. Yeah.
Why do you and the chicken go to the same hairdresser?
I don't know.
Is the chicken inspired by you, or is it the other way around?
I mean, Chocobo's a little baby, but I'm willing to bet Cloud was inspired by baby Chocobos he has seen.
I find that inspiring.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's so happy.
Yeah, his big dewy anime eyeballs.
This is the Japanese DuckTales. Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear the Japanese DuckTales theme song. Is that one of the times where a Western cartoon gets, just a Japanese version of the same song, or one of the times when they get their whole own unique theme song? Because
the DuckTales theme famously is just translated in language. It is never redubbed with any other song.
All right. I was thinking of
And a lot of different languages replace a different filler noise for the woo-oo.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So I was just thinking of how some other like cartoons that have been localized in Japan would get like their own really crazy like anime style opening. Fucking Beast Wars does.
I think the X-Men, like the 90s X-Men had a Japan only opening that was almost as good as the US opening.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Turned out that Beast Wars was really popular in Japan, and it got like its own anime filler arcs while they were making later seasons of Beast Wars. Yeah. Here's a really funny difference in hard mode. The boss fight with Roche on hard, he does not start the fight by being chivalrous and throwing an elixir on your head.
Well, because there's no elixirs.
Yeah, he just completely skips that this time.
It'd be pretty funny if he did, and it was the only elixir in the game.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, even on a hard, you can handle Roche kind of the same way. You just gotta be more careful about his unblockable attacks, because he throws those out really fast now. And they do an assload of damage.
Clean your shoes. You look filthy.
We were gonna push it past the red line.
I don't know, buff your shoes. They look like pig iron or something.
He's only got time to buff his motorcycle, his speed. On a second playthrough, Roche is actually kind of easier to handle now that you have counter stance. Like, parrying him is great, but he could just do that, but even more, you know.
Right, yeah.
Here we go.
Once more! Wonderful gift you've given to me!
Wonderful gift you've given to me. A sword in the gut.
Don't blink of an eye!
Shit.
That's got to be on like his work, like his. Sorry, I'm pulling up the same gag we use in the fucking JoJo podcast today. In his quarterly review, like it's got to be a noted behavior, like quirk of his, that he's just way too horny about battle, right? Is that a good thing at Shinra?
I just don't know how you put a sword in my guts on like your wedding registry or your birthday list. Like, if you want it as a gift, sure, but I don't know how to ask.
Yeah. So the Airbuster fight, pretty difficult on hard mode. On top of it just being more aggressive, one of the big changes to its behavior is previously when it had to charge up its big tank buster laser, it would just stay in place, very clearly point at one of your party members, charge up for a while and shoot it. Now it just like goes, okay, I'm gonna do the tank buster. It keeps moving, it's far away so you can't hit it most of the time, and it will just rapid fire shoot them at people sometimes.
Another big difference between when we first fought the Airbuster and now is before they had not even announced the real great Zeong model.
Oh, man.
And now I have one on the shelf.
Oh, nice.
I mean, unbuilt. I haven't started that one yet.
Oh, okay.
But
Airbuster would be pretty fun to build, I think, as a kit.
it would, yeah.
Especially like if it is one of the higher grades where it's got like all the extra little bits and bobs underneath his armor that you never see once you actually build it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's time to check out all the alternate stuff in the wall market segment of the game.
Hey there! Where you headed?
So the first thing we need to do is to get the different side quest chain. We got to make it so that we end up doing side quests for Madam M instead of Chocobo Sam. So we got to do some do some different dialogue choices.
Dialogue choices like, your beard smells bad.
Get away from me, cowboy man. You're not even a real Chocobo, are you?
She's great at handling the books.
Cloud, I really don't think that'll help.
Wait a minute. You talking about Tifa?
Well, it's true. Whoa. Did Tifa do some fucking, like, a data entry for Chocobo Sam? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know.
You two. Yes, you. Do you have a place to stay this enchanted evening? We have the perfect room for a sweet-looking couple like you.
How much?
Cloud!
Just give me a holler when you change your mind.
One more round. One more round.
So yeah, that is one of the things you got to do differently. Also, like Wall Market benefits a lot from the PS5 version having way more actual light sources in it. There's way more colored lighting and like fog off of everything now. So yeah, one of the differences here, if you want to get Madam M's side quest chain, you do have to be a bit more of a horn dog. So like, yeah, when that guy was like, hey, you two want to rent a room? You just got to be like, yeah, how much? Let's go, Aerith.
I like being the only one in the
I like to do my Wall Market side quests in the daytime when the place looks like trash.
Yeah. Another thing we got to do is ignore all the optional Johnny stuff. Because talking to Johnny more kind of influences you getting Chocobo Sam side quests, which involve Johnny.
I'm watching this, I don't know why, just on a whim, but full screen for once, and I did not enjoy that close-up on Chocobo Sam's face!
Yes, right.
So again, we don't want Chocobo Sam, so this time we have to not humor his little bet, and instead of just guessing, you just don't even engage. Just, no thanks, no deal.
You're not gonna scam me with that ambiguously designed coin.
No thanks.
Oh, not a gambler, huh?
I am! Heads!
Huh?
Tails, you lose.
And yeah, the other
Ready
thing
to
we
take
need to
the
do
plunge,
to really
Chloe.
make Madame
So,
M like us
which
is you
course
have
will it
to
be?
get the luxury course.
Obvious. Why would you get anything else? We saw that cutscene.
Yeah, but so while off camera, I'm getting luxury course to get the different side quests. We're gonna see what happens when you get the standard and poor man's course instead.
Naturally, naturally.
Then make your way to the room in the back and wait.
Cloud?
Well then, it should go without saying that you get what you pay for. All four fingers at once, quick and to the point.
Little rough.
They can stop at any time if it's too much to handle. Try flexing the muscles. You'll feel the difference. Loose and limber. Am I right?
Actually, yeah.
How was it?
It's alright, I guess.
What are you doing?
Flexing.
Flexing.
Never mind.
Think you'll make a habit of it? Then make your way to the room in the back and wait.
Cloud?
I should warn you, this technique has certain risks.
Huh?
It's somewhat experimental. You may find it extremely pleasurable and rewarding, or the opposite.
Wait.
Absolutely not. You asked for this. Now take it like a man!
Everything hurts.
You'll enjoy it more next time. Do come again.
How was it?
Not now. Maybe not ever.
Did something happen to you in there?
Just give me a sec.
Just one?
Maybe a few minutes.
Think you'll make a habit of it? But you cannot go dressed like that.
Huh?
I could never send Corneo a candidate wearing such a plain-looking getup. Doing so would call my position as one of the trio into question.
Is something wrong with my outfit?
No matter what I think?
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
Look, just take it outside the parlor, would you?
Something I missed last time. This is something that actually makes you more likely to have side quests with Johnny, but there's a little energy drink over here.
It's a gift from Don Corneo. Drink it, and they say you'll be raring to go for hours on end. If I had, maybe things would have gone differently for me. Maybe you should. It's yours if you want.
How is it?
It's thick.
But you like it so much you couldn't possibly share, right?
That does nothing else. It just adds one single point to your, like, friendship meter with Johnny.
I like that it then disappears. Cloud ate the bottle.
Mmm. Delicious. So yeah, there was one ability that I hadn't actually, like, acquired at the end of the first playthrough, which is the ATB ward thing from Aerith's final weapon. But yeah, her weapon also has reprieve on it here. A lot of weapons in the final upgrade core will also have the final upgrades needed to give them 3 pairs of linked slots. A lot of weapons won't even hit the maximum of 6 slots until you get this final set of upgrades. But yeah, there is... Well, I'm just kind of showing highlights of most of the hard mode boss fights, or certain ones that have interesting changes to them. We will see the full Hell House, because it's just really, it's really hard.
Naturally,
Hell Horse is really hard, even more.
Hell Horse.
Hell Horse. Did I say Hell Horse?
You said Hell Horse.
I said Hell Horse because I got whole horse on the brain, baby.
The Hell Horse is from the Ghost dungeon.
That's true. Yeah, Hell Horse. So since we have enough slots now, Aerith can just have every single magic element on her alone, so I don't have to split it up on Cloud. Here's a big change in the Hell House fight. It spits out Tunberries.
Oh no!
And these are
they got evicted. Oh no!
And these are the Tunberries that have their full moveset, where they have 3 different ways to inflict instant death on you. The only, like, saving grace here is that the Tunberries have way less health than they do when you normally fight them. But it's very scary the first time you play this and you're not expecting it to spit out 3 Tunberries, and then they all kill you instantly.
I'm just happy that now when you kill the Hell House, you're taking out, like, an abusive slumlord from the neighborhood.
Yeah, So there was some mobile game or something that... It was like a card battle or something, I forget, but it has a card for Hell House, and it's got a little blurb of text explaining, like, what the fuck it is, because in the original game there's no explanation. And Hell House originally before in this game where it's just a thing built by Don Corneo. It was a monster that disguised itself as a house so it could lure poor homeless people in so it could eat them. Yeah.
It's a upgrade from a mimic, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. An urban mimic.
I like the idea of the mimic life cycle. Like there's one bit I really enjoyed from Hardy Dice Friends, the Grant Howitt and Chris Taylor RPG podcast, RPG discussion show, was the idea that some gold in dungeons isn't really gold, it's like the larval stage of a mimic. And that's how mimics travel from place to place.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea.
Well, that Swiss haunted house just got a whole lot creepier.
Thankfully in a hard mode, like poisoning the hell house or putting him to sleep still works. Breaking its arms still pressures it and all that.
I love its little face.
Yeah.
Little fucking Phantom of the Paradise face.
Yes, that is. I did not realize that that's what it was reminding me of. So there's one other gimmick in this fight that I still didn't get footage of it, unfortunately. But so in the final phase of this boss fight, if you're taking a while to beat up the Hell House, the two big doors on the opposite ends here will open up, and the announcers will say, "Hey, here comes a gift from Don Corneo, but which one is the real gift?" And it's just big stacks of like item crates in each one, and one of them, when you hit the stack, is just a bomb that hurts you, and the other one actually has like a bunch of MP restoring items in it. Yeah.
Take the lead.
I'll take care of them.
Is there a tell? Or
I
is
don't
it
believe
really
there is.
just-
I think it's just a
Okay,
crapshoot.
all right.
Yeah.
My distance if I were you. It's your turn.
Let's do this.
Yeah, birds are going hard in the house, but they'll have to do better than that if they want to raid.
Yeah, the Tunberry is the main big change in the fight, other than just Hell House being really fucking strong and having a lot of health.
They do not have a lot of HP, these Tunberries.
No. It really is, though, like, if you don't take them out when they are first flopped on the ground, like, you are gonna die. Because their AI seems to always prefer going for the instant death move that's long range. They don't even go for the one where they have to run at you and stab you with their little knife. So, something that came out just recently, like some side novel came out for Final Fantasy VII Remake that's just a bunch of little like side stories about the backstory of Tifa and Aerith. It's in Japanese only. Some people are like trying to translate it and at least put like out bullet points of anything that might be interesting or change from the original game. And most of it's spoilers stuff that I can't talk about, but there's one thing that is making a lot of people mad, and it's because they're just not reading it right. People think that Tifa has been retconned to have metal bones for some fucking reason. Tifa in the past got surgery for something, and it's one of those surgeries where it's like, hey, to fix up your bones, we gotta wrap some metal wire around it. It's like an actual thing that can be done, but for some reason, everyone thinks Tifa has been retconned to be a fucking cyborg, and I do not understand. And you know what?
If she had metal bones, how could she jump that high? Think about it.
Right? And you know what? If Tifa was a cyborg or had robot limbs, that would partially explain some of the crazy shit she can do. I don't know. No, she's actually just a really good martial artist. Like...
And dolphin trainer.
And dolphin trainer, yeah.
The dolphins like green drink.
Aerith's second limit break here, Planet's Protection, ends up being really good in a hard mode playthrough, especially anytime you're fighting something that's mostly just doing physical attacks, because you just become immune to all damage, basically.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, all physical damage, at least.
Put on their hard hats.
And I did summon Leviathan here, hoping, because I mentioned before that Hopscotch and Scotch have commentary for every single summon in the game, but for some reason when I popped out Leviathan here, they just had nothing to say. Maybe I'll try and go back later and see if I can get their comments on the other summons.
Commentary is redacted by order of Don Corneo. This summon is politically fraud. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, maybe that's why. They're just happy that the Hell House is about to die because all the producers are just like tugging their collars, like we can't acknowledge this one. We can't talk about this one.
Yeah, when they see Leviathan get popped up, it's like a Dota streamer talking about like fucking Hong Kong. Like, oh shit, all hands on deck. Oh god, oh god.
So there's one extra fight in the Corneo Coliseum that pops up your second time around, which is just, it's not like a hard mode one or anything. It's just like all the other party members got a versus thugs fight, so now Aerith does as well. And it's just another little thing you can do to get another skill point book for her. And because you can't even pick hard mode for this one, like Aerith just annihilates everything.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. Okay.
She should light the end of those on fire. Let's see.
Those do look a little like their torches, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Add this to the Miscongeniality cinematic universe. Yeah.
One more shot.
It could work.
Hey, you asked for it.
We're done here!
Get him!
Is it really demoralizing to be a dude in a cyber suit getting owned by a lady in a sundress?
That's it.
Well, she is the most powerful spellcaster in all of Midgard.
I guess it's true.
Probably not.
Yeah. I think it's less
Gotta go for it now.
that and just more like
That wasn't so bad.
she won while looking so comfy. It's a little insulting, I don't know.
If Miscongeniality was Final Fantasy VII, that would make Tifa played by Sandra Bullock. And that's not bad, actually. Like,
I'm imagining
there are worse people to play Tifa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to start imagining an awful Hollywood adaptation of Final Fantasy, but then I remember that already kind of happened with Spirits Within, and that was made by people who made Final Fantasy. Like, I saw that movie in theaters. I was very disappointed.
Good performances in it, though.
That wasn't
Steve
so bad.
Buscemi's great in that movie.
Is he? It's been so long since I watched that movie.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember. I just remember taking my dad to it, and he was just eternally bored.